I think I've got enough wood there. I've been chopping up. Alright guys, I wasn't going to do another video, but basically I'm talking about post-traumatic stress, PDS I think it's called. Anyway, we get the light on here. Right, I mean, you know when you've got post-traumatic stress is because you want to just take an axe and shove it in someone's head. I think it's because what it is, post-traumatic stress is a disorder where you get rage and you get angry and everything else. It's because life has duly offered you a ordeal. Now, a lot of the lads out there who served in the army, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And they've been through it and they're still going through it. And no amount of drugs or talking about it to CBT or therapists will really cure it. It's because a lot of the lads have been in the army, have just been literally put out to pasture, and they're still good lads. I mean, these people are, you know, they're good soldiers, and just, they feel they're coming away from Afghanistan and Iraq and all the others, and have suffered all this pain, and they're still going through it. The lads in Vietnam went through it. They were living Vietnam every day. And I served in the military, but I've been through such a traumatic time as a child that I think I can probably justify what they're going through. I mean, I've been through two therapists, and they both say the same: post-traumatic stress, but a more complicated version of that. And I feel unjustly, my father and now my brother have unjustly given me a hard time. I felt like when my father died, at least I was going to get some money off his estate, and I was going to move on with my life, find somewhere quiet. But instead, I'm still having to go through it. The court settlement has been dealt with. This is my version of post-traumatic stress. I know it's not everyone's, but I feel that I have to extend this video because of the rage I feel towards everything. I mean, I'm on tablets, I'm on counselling, and this is all to down with my father and parents, really. I was put in a situation of high stress when I was a child. All my parents thought about was buying and selling houses and moving around the world. And it was fine for them, it was okay, but it had an adverse effect on myself. And I'm still not happy. I want to be away from people completely. Where if I want to scream and shout, I'm not going to upset anyone. You know. Post-traumatic stress affects you because it affects you because you've got constantly got this rage going on, like a beast inside you that you've got to keep under control, and little things can really affect that. You know, it's always in the background, and the thing is, things can bring it up. You could have someone behind you, and it can set you off on behind you, like a road rage, or someone beat the horn, or have a go. And most people will just brush it off or dismiss it. If you've got post-traumatic stress, it makes it worse. Little events in your life can suddenly pop up and bring it all back. A gunshot, a back, and exhaust, and people don't understand that, and they look at you like you're mad. And you know, it's because you've had a turbulent past, and I'm still going through it. I'm still living through the nightmares of my parents. And as a childhood, it was so turbulent, I can't begin to tell you what it was like. And the one thing I wanted was to at least get something from my father's estate. I know money isn't everything, but that money would have, at least it would have got me the hell out. I would have been able to afford somewhere quiet, away from everyone, so at least I could heal properly. And at the moment, although it's a quiet area, it's not quite what I want. I don't own the place, and I want to be able to just say, you know, this is mine. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I don't have to answer to anyone. I don't have to see anyone. I can get up and walk around in my boxer shorts. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I was talking to my mother yesterday, and she's wanted to know about what's going on. They wanted some questions, and I'd forgotten about it. It was calm. It's always in the back of my mind. And then last night I was just milling over it as you do, because people with post-traumatic stress can't. You can't begin to. You've got a quiet, normal family who are getting on with life, and you've got all the shit in your head that's going round and round and round, and you're trying to keep it under control, but it's so bloody difficult. Um, because you've been, like myself, given a raw deal. It was not your fault. You've done the best you can, but society, no matter how many therapists or how much drugs, it just, the rage. Like I said, you want to get a fucking axe and just run around, and then you get in trouble with the police, and that that's not right, but you know, and then you want to cry and you just fucking, that's how I feel right now. I know it's not going to last, but I feel when my father died, it was bad enough. Then I had to go through 3 years of fighting in court, and that was bad enough. And now I've got all this to deal with, and I feel like what he should have just died and immorted me, like, my fair the estate. You know what I mean? There's four of us in our family, and my brother didn't even want to contribute to my disabled sister that doesn't have anything in the world. All he wanted it for is a greedy little shit that wanted it for himself. And I can't. What is going on in my mind and what I want to say, I can't say it on YouTube because I'll get banned. But I can't say it out. But what I feel and what I want to do, you know. But you know what I'm saying, guys. The world's so unfair. And I can give you all the advice on this on YouTube videos, but it ain't gonna change fundamentally how you feel. Life. When you get scarred, your scars are there. You can't do anything about it. Of course, you can sugarcoat it. You can put plasters on it. Therapists. You can take drugs. You can do what you want, but it's still there in the background. And that it's been haunting me for the last 2 days, I think. So I thought I'd extend this video because the rage I feel at the moment, I'm just like chopping some wood up, I'm trying to put it on the back of my mind, but I feel I'm having to now go cap in hand to my mother for some money so I can get a house and I can move on truly. And once I get that money off my father, that at least will make up for some of the shit he put me through for 20 bloody years. And even when the guy was alive, he was still there was no remorse from him. No, I'm sorry I threw you down the stairs. Sorry I punched you every day. Sorry I beat you every day. I'm going to make up for it. He just didn't accept he was ever wrong, and that combined with what I went through it's a bit like when somebody goes to court and someone's attacked you, but the attacker apologises and realises, well, that's something, and they get a jail sentence. That's something. You feel there's some justice there, but to me, justice hasn't been served, and that's why I'm so fucking pissed off. And it still hasn't been served. My solicitors aren't talking because I've accumulated like £67,000 of the costs, which are coming off the estate. I'm not going to have to pay for it. But that's money that should never have to have occurred because my brother just didn't want to pay. He was going to use all the money, £500,000, just to fight his brothers and sisters. Not even give some money to his disabled sister who was riddled with arthritis and barely walk. He's a low-life piece of shit. And as I said, I can't tell you how I feel, but you get the gist. So I thought I'd rant on about this. So any guys out there, any comments, feel free. I understand what you're going through. So I'm going to go back to chopping some wood. Catch you later.